Good evening. Welcome to the Malden Board of Appeal. Today is September 17th, 2025. The Malden Board of Appeal will hold a public hearing Wednesday, September 17th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. at the Malden City Hall, 215 Pleasant Street, room 106, the Herbert L. Jackson Council Chambers, Malden, Mass., on the following name petitions. This meeting may be recorded by Urban Media Arts, formerly known as Malden Access Television. This meeting is now officially open. First, we're going to approve the minutes from the last meeting. Did everybody have a chance to review the minutes from the last meeting? Wait, let me turn your microphones on. Oh, sorry, we have to do roll call first. Roll call first, then minutes.
It's been a while.
I haven't been here in 3 months.
Billigan?
Yeah, please.
Billigan? Here. King?
Here.
Sherwin? Here. You?
Here.
Froyo?
Here.
Kramer?
Here.
Desposito's absent tonight. Thank you.
Now, we will approve the minutes. Did everybody have a chance to review the minutes from the last meeting?
Oh, yeah.
Would somebody like to make a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Froyo to approve the minutes from the August 20th meeting, second by King. Billigan?
Yes.
King?
Yes.
Sherwin?
Yes.
You?
Yes.
Froyo?
Yes.
Kramer?
I wasn't here, so I
Oh.
can't.
Motion, minutes have been approved.
Okay, that will bring us to our one and only petition tonight. It's petition 25-009 by Mr. Shrestha. Did I say that correctly? Seeking a variance under Code of the City of Malden as amended, Title 12.16.060, Table of Intensity Regulations, specifically rear yard setback violation, Section 12.16.070, yard requirements for all districts, specifically accessory structure setback violations as per plan RES 072-457-2025 at the property known as and numbered 41 Fairview Ave, Malden, Mass., and known by City Assessor's Parcel ID 116715557. That was a lot. That was a lot of reading. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, is this the first time you're here, or you're coming back?
Yes, that is the second time.
So, this was tabled from a prior meeting? Okay. I wasn't here for that. So,
These are the old plans that we submitted last month, and then there's the new plans that I attached to that. That's what he had to turn in by September 3rd. And these are them right here.
I don't want you to have to repeat everything that you've already presented, but it sounds like you presented a plan at the last meeting. It got tabled, and they probably suggested
Right.
an alternate plan, and you now have those. There's some sort of alteration to those plans?
Yeah, we reduced the size of the room and shifted the garage 1 foot towards the Fairview Avenue.
Can you speak closer to the mic? You can actually bring that whole thing down on, like, to the lower level if it's, you know what I mean? Like, pick the whole thing up and bring it down if it's easier.
That's okay.
Just because if I can't hear you, they can't hear you on TV.
Oh, okay. All right. The originally, I mean, it was the back room addition was like 20 foot, like by 16 by 20, like that. It was suggested to reduce the size to the current deck to build on top of the current deck. So we revised the plan and decided to build on top of the current deck, and move the garage plan 1 foot towards this Fairview Avenue, so that there is clear 6 foot, is 6 foot away from the property line.
Okay. So one, I guess, procedural question I have is everybody here now? Was everybody here for the last meeting?
Yep.
They all were except Maria.
So Alex heard everything last time. Should I?
I don't think you could vote.
Yeah, Alex should, so I'm going to appoint Alex as a voting member. I'm gonna remove myself from it because he knows the history of it more than me. So I won't be a voting member, and this way it'll help you to not have to re-explain the whole thing, and he was here and he heard everything at the last meeting. So I'm not gonna be a voting member on this, but Alex will be. Who is normally an alternate member, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but I can still, I guess,
Well, just.
steer this meeting. So has everybody had a chance to review the revised plans that were submitted?
I mean, to speak on a little bit, I mean, there were a couple of issues that we had hoped to cure, and one of them was to try to keep as many of the number of variances that might be needed down to a minimum. And the back room, the addition that they were putting on, like the family room, was creating a new requirement for a variance. It was going to be, or increasing the need. And they brought it back to the size of the deck, basically. So that, that we could consider, grandfathered in, that they haven't made any change really to the need for a variance there. That's the same size. And because of the shape of the lot, there was just no way to put a garage in down there that they would get enough setback, but they made it as far away from that lot line as they could.
Good summary.
He's asking for 2 variances, right? We already are in the accessory.
I thought that the accessory was 6 feet, so maybe,
I'm sorry, ma'am?
maybe Nelson can just clarify that there are 2 variances, one for the existing dwelling and one for the accessory unit. I thought that we asked for the 6 feet because then you wouldn't need the variance, but maybe you can clarify.
Yeah, the 2 different buildings have different setback requirements. So the principal structure has a rear yard setback of 20 feet, and then the accessory structure has a setback, because of its size, of 6 feet. So it's actually 2 separate variances. You could treat them separately.
Great, so we could vote separately, treat them separately, but the garage, the accessory structure now shows on the plan 6 feet from the property line, so does it still need a variance?
It does not,
Okay,
which is sort of an issue with a redesign in between meetings, is that you still have that variance before you that hasn't changed. So you have to address that through a motion.
okay. Great, so we're down to 1 required variance.
I just
Still
want to
make a motion on both.
throw one more thing in here as in terms of recusing myself from this because I wasn't here. I don't think I can even sit here as chairman because the purpose of a chairman is to be a tiebreaker.
Yeah, this has come up in the past. If you recuse yourself from the hearing, you cannot
I
participate.
can't even participate.
You can't ask questions, you can't vote, you can't run the meeting, and you would be the tiebreaker.
So
you should hand the
Steve
chair
Froyo.
Steve Froyo. Okay.
to the chief.
All right, I guess I'm taking over as the
I'm
big
gonna-
dog over here. All right. Anybody have any comments?
I'll just make a comment that it looks like the accessory dwelling is now 6 feet, which is great. Doesn't formally need a variance, and the addition to the existing dwelling is in line with the existing structure, as John said. So I think everything looks a lot cleaner, using some of that nonconformity to work with the addition makes it a lot less impactful, I think, on the neighbor and the property as a whole.
All right, thank you. John?
I'd make a motion.
There you go.
I make a motion that we grant the variance for the addition to the primary dwelling, as it's still, and our attorney may say that we don't even need it, but I'll make the motion in that form that we do grant a variance, now that it's basically at the same setback as was there before, and that the request for a variance for the accessory dwelling has been remediated in the plan, or the need for it has been remediated in the plans, and that that's no longer necessary.
All right, so we have a motion to approve the plans as written, because we satisfied one of the variances. Am I understanding this correctly?
You remove the need for it, yeah.
Maybe the former chair could help me out with this one.
So my understanding is that because of the change in the plans, only one variance is required now. So you're only voting on
But
one.
we have to
The other one
do
is,
something with the other variance.
Right.
We have to mention it here, and you can't leave it hanging.
I think we just call it moot, because at that point, it's no longer relevant. There's nothing for us to give him if he doesn't.
If he doesn't need it.
so you would ask for a second to the motion.
So we just need a second for the motion.
So you're calling just for the variance for the.
For the primary dwelling.
Okay.
Second.
Motion by King to approve the addition to the primary dwelling for petition 25-009, second by you. Bilgan?
Yes.
King?
Yes.
Sherwin?
No.
You?
Yes.
Froyo?
Yes.
Petition 25-009 has been approved for addition to the primary dwelling. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was the only petition today, so could I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
And a second?
Motion by you to adjourn, second by Sherwin. All those in favor?
Aye.
This meeting has been adjourned at 6:43. So I will send you a decision, you get a decision letter